I am so excited. I have got my hands on the JAZZA Pro Artist series with Spectrum Noir. We're gonna open this. I've even got a 3-camera setup over here. I'm so excited and I cannot wait to get into this box. Let's get in. Hey people, it's Temi if you're new here, and I am super excited to be getting into this box today. I actually avoided other people unboxing their boxes because I want to know what's inside with my own eyes for the first time. So it's complete first impression. To be fair, I think I watched a JAZZA video, but I don't know that I really remember. I ordered this as soon as I knew I could. And I paid for this by myself. I'm sure JAZZA doesn't know who I am. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I want a copy of this box, and so I did. First thing I would say is it's actually heavy. I don't know what the actual weight is, but it's a heavy, hefty box, and I'm excited. And here's what we've got on the back. So it says 24 Illustrator markers, 2x marker storage trays, 6 art liner pens, 24 color. Anyway, we can all read. And it also has these inserts. I remember watching the video where JAZZA was like, yeah, they don't have the beard yet. So I guess, what's the difference between all these beards? Just different sizes? Okay, anyway, at least we've got some stickers, and it's also got this little booklet. But anyway, I cannot wait to get in. As you can see, I cannot break a nail. Okay, so can't get this out. I can't. Okay, so we have a top tray. It says dual tip markers with storage. It's a very nice box, actually. I cannot open anything. Everything is really cemented. Good. Okay. Finally. Okay, so we've got, oh my gosh, these markers look amazing. I don't even know where to begin. Watch till the end to get my honest thoughts actually using the supplies. And next we have the actual illustrations. This has got me so excited. It's literally like owning his work. It's just so nice. Okay, I don't think my nails are here for functioning because I cannot open a single thing today. Or is it that everything is sealed so well? Oh my gosh, this is like on really nice paper as well. And we've got all manners of things. I'll be picking which one to color in a bit. What is this? Oh, is this just actual paper that if I wanted to do my own art? I think it's so good that, you know, I can choose to color in one of his pieces. Like if I'm not necessarily an artist, or if I don't feel comfortable doing line work, but I can also, okay, I don't think I'm going to take this out. But yeah, no, this is just paper, and it's this really thick, nice paper as well. And then we have, okay, the coloring pencils. How can I get this out with my nails? Okay. We have, everything is sealed. My guy did not come to play. The Pro Artist Illustrator. This even looks like a makeup palette. It's giving me eyeshadow. Wow. This is so beautiful. The colors, I'm excited, guys. I'm actually seriously I'm seriously excited. I'm so excited. I think it's just beautiful selection of colors. We're gonna see how well they work. And then we've got an eraser. It's just an eraser. I don't know what else to tell you. We've got 2 pencils, HB and 2B. And finally, we have the art liners. I cannot get this out. I don't think this whole set is long nail friendly. And maybe I'm the only one in the world that will have this issue, but bruh. Okay, so we have 0.5 to 0.8 and then a brush marker. Very excited to try these also because I don't do much like fine linering and stuff, but I think it's exciting. It's just exciting. So I'm going to start with the markers, and I'm just doing some calligraphy with the brush marker. It has a soft tip and it can go quite thin, but also very thick in a quick fluid motion. Ooh, this 0.05 is nice. The thing about this art liners is that it has the right one on the lid, but it doesn't say the actual name or number anywhere on the body. And I just feel like if you have a few open, how are you going to know what's what, you know? So maybe they should have had something also on the body so that I don't think the lid is good enough as that's it, you know? Overall, the pens apply really nice. Apart from the labeling thing, I can't really fault them. Okay, now for the coloring pencils. Ooh, these feel weird. I'm not sure how to describe this. Is this waxy? I'm not really... Obviously, you know, I've used a lot of coloring pencils in my time. I've never used Spectrum Noir pencils. So this is an interesting experience for all of us. It's like at first, I think they apply really buttery and really creamy. But then it's partly giving me ash. And I'm not sure how to explain that. Oh, I just don't know. It's just... I'm just not sure how I feel about it. It just feels very weird, if that means anything to you. Maybe it's the paper, because I never draw on super smooth paper, if you're familiar with my work as well. So here are all the colors swatched. There are a few colors names that I don't really understand. For example, this one is petrol blue. I don't know what makes something petrol. Also looking at the color range, like in the actual tin, everything is looking delectable, everything is looking delicious. On paper, I can see we're missing quite a few colors. I don't know why we need a petrol blue and twilight blue. It's giving me blue. And then these two purples are so similar, and purple is something a bit random to have multiple. We've got 3 purples in a pack of, is this 24? So I'm not really sure. Like, we're missing pinks. We don't have any pink at all. The closest we have is like this peach. I will try blending and stuff with these pencils a little later on. It's not like I'm ruling it out, guys. They just feel different for what I'm used to, and also the paper is way smoother than I'm used to as well. So I'm keeping an open mind, especially when it's layered with markers. Speaking of markers, let's swatch the markers next. Oh, okay, so they're in their own containers, and these are stackable. Okay, and it's cute. Can y'all see this? I never have my markers on display, so for me, it's definitely not necessary. I don't have my markers out ever, but I think it's cute if you do. Good. Ooh, these markers feel so nice. Let me not break it. Again, I don't know if it's the paper, but these... It's weird that I'm struggling to put the marker back in, but these markers feel amazing. And I love the fact that they're brush markers as well, so you can really practice your blending. It's so weird because you have to put the pen back in a specific, like you can't just try to slot it in. It's not gonna work. It's like it needs to be in the exact, it's giving me pokey yoki. Whew. Opening each marker is a struggle. I don't know if it's because obviously I need to keep my hands moisturized. My hands are greasy. I don't know if it's me. So I've got all my marker colors swatched. I want to try some quick blending. Is this how you blend? I don't remember. Yeah, my marker blending is not quite up to scratch. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think this counts as blending. This looks awful. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now I'm going to try the light green to the darker green, except I just don't remember how to blend. Feels like I haven't added any of the darker green. Maybe I should try some of the cobalt. So I like that it's given it a blue hue, but it's really just made it darker. So now let's try the darker green and then some of the lighter green. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave blending to the pros. Let's come back maybe when I've learned something. The last 2 things are the pencils. It's just HB and 2B. There's nothing to eat. And the eraser, just a standard eraser. I don't know what to say to you. But I'm glad they provided one as well, because this is meant to be a beginner set. So you've literally got everything you could ever need, which I think is fantastic. So I really want to color in one of these coloring pages. Ooh, oh snap. That's so intricate. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, this is in the key part. It's like either gory or like look at the range. JAZZA! We've got this innocent, you know, and then in the next breath we've got, bruh. We love to see the range. Oh, wow. The line work. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is a challenge I would love to take at some point. This is so amazingly intricate. Wow, okay. If I come back to that. Okay. And then we've got the cutest babies playing. It's like, okay, so that's giving Jazz a background. Okay. Oh, he used that in a recent video where he shrunk it down, and I thought that was such a cool video idea. Oh my gosh, there's so many in here. Okay, I don't even know how many coloring pages there are, but bruh, this is sick. I have decided to go for this one, and I think that is going to be a challenge because give me background, give me flower, give me this, give me that. I'm not used to doing any of that. And then what color should we make our lady? I don't know, but let's find out. Okay, so I'm just going to look at my color swatches to try to understand what I think could match. I feel like these are sun rays, and so maybe a hint of yellow. I don't know what color this little guy could be. That's definitely a yellow sunflower. A nice light blue for the background, maybe. Oh, what color should her wings or her clothes be? Yeah, I really don't know. But I think what I'm going to do is transfer it to my iPad and just try to play around with colors digitally before I put anything down on the paper. Okay, so with this highlighter tool, we'll have like the sun rays. Oops. And then I'm guessing we'll also have like the rays that would be like on the side of her body, right? And her clothes and the butterfly. Even this interesting dynamic lighting. And already that's looking spectacular. I don't know what color to do her anything else, to be honest. Okay, let's do the grass. The grass is gonna be green. And then maybe the sunflower will be yellow. Guessing that's another flower there, but it doesn't look like a sunflower, so I don't know what. Let's do the blue background. It was giving sky blue, like maybe this. So if I have this on the background. Okay, for this other flower, maybe like a pink. For her skin, I'm thinking a brown. I don't know what shade yet. And I'm thinking of like a champagne color for the clothes, giving like a nice contrast between that and the skin. Okay, let's get something kind of dark for her hair. So for the wings, if we go like a pink to a darker pink. So I think no for the wings. This is absolutely not cute. Thank God for undo, eh? I also think no for those, but then I don't know, maybe the eraser. Oh yeah, that works. I'm lacking this like simple color scheme, so I don't think I'm gonna go to those wild colors. Okay, maybe if I do something champagne-y with the wings as well. I'm not gonna lie to you, at this point, I hate how it's looking. But I'm also trying to remove the pressure. This is a simple colouring page and it's really not that deep what colours I actually choose. I'm definitely not going for a realistic finish or anything. I'm just trying to have fun with these illustrations. So I think we'll just figure out the rest while we're doing it. So I'm starting with the part of the picture I'm most confident about, and that is the sunflower. So I first used the lighter yellow and I tried to do like a blend with the deeper yellow, but yeah, it's not really working out. And to be honest, this page is feeling a little bit overwhelming because if you guys are familiar with my work, I never really like doing backgrounds. So the fact that I really have to fill this entire page is actually scary, but I'm going to try this light blue for the background. And you guys obviously know I'm not very familiar with covering large places with markers, especially brush tip markers. So I don't know if I've got the wrong technique, but are you guys seeing the patchiness? I don't know if it's worth applying another layer over the top because surely that would just darken it. So I'm not sure how that would help. How do you get an even layer with a brush tip? I think a chisel tip will probably be easier for, big backgrounds. But what do I know? Maybe when I go back in with the coloring pencils for details, I can use it to cover up a little bit of the patchiness. But at the moment, I'm not really feeling the background. I do like the color. I think it's a really nice color. Now I've got the background together, I am just adding the yellow rays, and I wasn't really sure how to approach this. Initially, I was thinking of just using the yellow coloring pencil, but I think the markers also works. And now I'm adding the yellow backlit kind of shine. And I think this is probably what's going to save this illustration because it's given me a gold glow and I really like how that's looking so far. So I've gone for brown skin and just applying this. I love this combo. I'm actually getting excited again. For the hair, I've gone for this darker brown, but I think this is too light. So maybe I'll darken that later. But for her clothes, in my head, I had this idea of like a champagne, flowy, it's giving like cream, like off-white kind of color, but I don't really think it comes across. So I don't know what to do about that. But moving on to her wings, and the lilac color in this set was just calling my name. Look how beautiful this color is. Again, I don't know what to do about this patchiness, but we move. And yeah, now I'm darkening the hair like I mentioned that I would. And I'm also trying to add some texture, like some curls, just to give her, 3C, 4A kind of curls. I think it's so cute. I really love how our lady is looking at this point. I think she's just looking so angelic and so beautiful. She's a fairy, right? I really love how our fairy is looking. And now just colouring in the grass. Initially, I didn't even clock that that was grass, Hence why I was colouring in this thing in pink. Yeah, I think it's all leaves and stuff, which is cool. I'm just using the same purple, which is like slightly darker to add some details. Also creating some shadows on the opposite side of her body. And I think our fairy is just looking beautiful. For Mr. Man holding this sunflower, I don't know. I don't know what color to make his wing. It's just, I don't know. I was like, should I go for a yellow or orange? So it's kind of like a split complementary with the purple. Or should I just do something different like a blue? I don't know. I settled on the blue. And I gave him a brown skirt. I don't even know what material this skirt is meant to be. Maybe I should have made it blue also. I don't know. I'm just using some of the markers to add a little bit more depth. So I'm going in with the darker green just to add some detail in the grass. But to be honest, I think our marker base is done. Now for the color pencil details, and if you're familiar with my channel, this is my most exciting part because this is when we're adding all of the details and it really comes together, the blend starts blending and we're good. But I'm not going to lie to you, this is not doing a singular thing. I have never used Spectrum Noir pencils before. You saw that in the swatches earlier. It was just feeling a little bit higgy and haggard, just a little bit weird for me. But can you guys see this pencil's doing anything? I even sharpened it. I was like, okay, maybe it is the paper because the paper is so smooth. But surely the coloring pencil should work well over the markers. Yeah, I really don't like these coloring pencils at all. Obviously, coloring pencils are my primary medium, so I'm very familiar with using them. And I'm sorry to say I'm quite disappointed in these pencils. But overall though, is this box worth the $100? I guess that's for you to decide. I would say yes, because I think the value of the supplies in terms of the retail value actually makes sense. So you're getting so many markers, you're getting so many pencils. I hope you have better luck with it than me. But you're also getting the fine liners, you're also getting the good quality paper, you're also getting his artwork. So I really do think it kind of adds up and it's worth it. However, am I pleased with the actual quality of the supplies? I don't know. I'm not familiar with Spectrum Noir at all, so it's kind of hard for me to say. But the illustration did come out beautiful and the colouring, I just like how beautiful it's looking. Let me know if you want to see a comparison between like these markers and my Ohuhus or these colouring pencils and any of the other sets I've got. Let me know what we should name her down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this one, I'm sure you enjoyed this colouring book video next.